Today we are reviewing the back squat. Here's some key little tips to watch for as you go through this functional movement that is a beautiful way to target as many muscle groups as possible. But if you're feeling a lot of pain in your lower back and in your knees and so forth, let's dial that in, remove that joint pain and inflammation, activate those muscles and get you the strength increases that you're looking to achieve. So first thing, if you're wearing any shoes that have you on a decline, you're going to go ahead and get them off. Make sure you're not on a slippery surface. You want to be flat-footed, you want to be grounded, and you want to know that you're going to feel your full pad of your foot touching and connected with that ground, okay? Step one. Step two, you could be, when completing the squat, your knees are coming in and out and not staying nice and stabilized throughout the movement to really recruit the muscles that we're looking to activate. So let's go ahead. We're going to go into a squat. You're going to watch for the center kneecap to be over toe 2 and toe 3. So we go ahead, we go down, keeping those knees nice and stabilized. Okay, if you still find that you're going forward and lifting your heels because you're nervous, go ahead and grab a kitchen chair, a small bench, anything that helps you not have your brain come in to rescue you because it's afraid you're going to fall. So let's know and remove that you've got something that's going to catch you while you focus on this functional movement and dialing in the little details. So now we've got our feet fully connected and planted. We're not leaning in, we're not out. Our knees aren't in or out. They're nice and ready to stay stabilized over toe 2 and toe 3. We've got the bench behind us. We're going to drive those hips back. We're going to tap the bench, we're going to come up, posterior pelvic tilt, squeeze those glutes, release, going back, tap, up and in. Watching your feet and your knees, down, up, posterior pelvic tilt. Good, okay. So the next two things you may be doing that you're not aware of is regardless of the weight that you're using, okay, what we want to watch for is maybe you're using a kettlebell or dumbbell and you're coming down and you're leaning and dropping those shoulders in and rounding that center back, that thoracic spine, okay? And then you're coming up and you're hyperextending to squeeze those glutes, driving that belly button way forward. And then you're going down and you're doing that same thing and then coming up. Or you may be looking forward, and this is a judgment-free space. We've all started somewhere, okay? So you're looking forward and you're coming down, but now you feel it really stressing your lower back. And you come up, same thing, you're pushing that belly button forward, trying to get the squeeze glute engagement at the top, and you're going back in and you're repeating this over and over. So something you can do is take a broomstick, take the broom off the top. Okay, this is just a wooden dowel. I'm going to grab the top and the bottom. I'm placing it right against my tailbone. Okay, it's up on my spine, on my thoracic spine, and then I have it right against my head. So now I'm going to go, and if you're one that's nervous about falling backwards, you're going to make sure you have a chair, okay? And now we want to keep that dowel against those parts of our body while we complete that movement. Okay, even at the top when I go to that posterior pelvic tilt, the dowel is staying in contact with all three of those places. Then I'm going back into my squat, and I'm back in at the top. Back into my squat, up, back in at the top. Okay, back into my squat, and up. Happy training, happy health. Try these, see if you feel muscles working that you haven't felt in a long time, or that if your knee pain and lower back pain goes away. And to practice that posterior pelvic tilt, you can do this on the floor or the wall. You can take it with the dowel here, and what you're trying to achieve is you're trying to drive that belly button back as if you want to touch your lumbar spine, your lower spine, to the dowel, and then release. To the dowel, and then release. So when I come up from my squat, I'm going into that posterior pelvic tilt, really engaging my glutes, neutralizing my spine. I'm not feeling any pain in my lower back. And then I'm going back and down throughout my squat, up, posterior pelvic tilt. Happy training, happy health. Have a great day.